Port Jervis, and welcome to the Port Center Spotlight Podcast. My name is Andrew Murata, host of the podcast, and we are in studio, or should I say in kitchen?
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen here, Port Jervis Middle School with Monique Gordon. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
I love the Port Pride outfit here.
That's the whole intention.
+1 so far. She got the Port Pride outfit on. This is Monique Gordon, FACS teacher here at Port Jervis Middle School. Thanks for joining us on this.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited.
Cold day.
It is cold. Oh, geez, negatives. Too cold.
It feels like the refrigerator was left open.
It feels like the refrigerator has been left open all night.
A little commercial here before we join Ms. Gordon. Our middle school play is coming up, our second one of the year. Shout out to the middle school team here that runs their musicals, Miss Valentine, Miss Prundle, Miss Halpenny, Mr. Harris. What a great team. Here it is, the Adams Family. 2 weeks. I've seen you at some of the shows, Miss Gordon.
Me.
And, they'll do a preview for the staff and students too, right?
Yes.
Next week?
Yes, I think it's next week. Yeah, we're looking forward to go down and see the preview.
Yeah. Well, there they are. Friday, January 30th, and Saturday, 2 shows. There it is there. And my second commercial here is for our Alumni Association. Ms. Gordon is not a Port Jervis alum. She's a Port Pride staff member here. But for all of our alumni, here is our Alumni Association. We have kicked this off. We're excited about it. And so join today, alumni. There's 2 steps. Step 1 is you join our Parent Square. That's the app. That's the email. That's our communication tool. And step 2 is to be connected to the schools, be invited to different events, and like maybe you'll come for a cooking competition. Maybe you're in the cooking field and people like Ms. Gordon can reach out to you to have you visit to the class to talk about the cooking profession, etc.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, that's our little commercials there. But let's get to you, Ms. Gordon. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning again.
Yeah. I know we had to change a couple times. I apologize for that.
That's all right.
We made it today.
Yeah.
Ms. Gordon is in her 4th year here with Port Schools. We met many years ago, and here we are today.
Yeah, right at AME.
That's right. That's right. And in a brand new kitchen here, Ms. Gordon. This is year 2 in the new setup. You didn't really have a kitchen your first couple of years.
No.
How is life with 4 kitchens? 4 and middle school students. How's life treating you?
Listen, it's beautiful because when I first came, 2 years without a kitchen, I remember one of the interview questions you asked, what would I do? How would I establish FACS in a regular classroom? And it was tough rolling the carts, but the fact that I have 4 kitchens and the students can express themselves in cooking and learn the skills.
Yeah.
What I like this year that Mrs. Cook put forward is having, like, she cut the class in half. I see some A days and some B days. So I have less students in a kitchen. So I'm able to maneuver them, give them more individual attention. And it's better safety because you have less students in a kitchen. It is fantastic. The kids love to cook.
Yeah.
And they love to eat what they cook. And they'll ask, are we going to eat this? I said, of course, you made it. So it's fun. It's really nice to have 4 kitchens and the students working in them.
Less kids per class, but then more kids over the course because you see them every other day.
I see them every other day.
Yeah.
I see them every
other day. A lot of organization.
It is, because I have to think, what did I do on Monday again? Because I see them Wednesday.
Yeah.
I can't repeat myself. So it takes concentration. It takes the planning because you are seeing the kids every other day, and it's the cooking, it's the nutrition lessons, it's the sewing. So everything come to play. It's a time management, which is a big hit because I will be cooking and we have 10 minutes left and we haven't cleaned up everything yet. So it's time management is a skill that they have to learn. They get frantic. Oh, I need to put this in the oven. Oh, this needs to be baked. But it's fun. It feels like one of the Chef Gordon Ramsay movies or cooking shows. They are excited because they feel like, I am Chef Gordon Ramsay, because they say we're related. I just said, yes, we are. And they have that energy that I am cooking. Time is going. I need to get this done. I need to impress Miss Gordon. I need to eat this food. So much fun. Yeah. I love it.
There is a great energy. If you've been in the setting here, smelling the food, hearing you. And you don't baby them. You empower them. You challenge them to run their own area.
I love that because I feel like I need to raise a bar with FACS. I don't want them to think that, oh, this is a cooking room, this is a sewing room. Oh no, this is culinary arts. This is fashion designing. These are the skills they need to know, and they need to understand that these are careers that not just a FACS teacher, not just a chef, you're a sous chef, you're an executive chef, you're a fashion designer, you're a tailor. They have to understand that there are other careers out there. And so I raise a bar with the skills that they learn. For example, let me give you a quick example. They're going to make pizza. They get excited. Oh, we're going to make pizza. Guess what? No, you're going to learn the knife skills. You're going to learn the different knife cuts. You're going to learn that French fry is called a bâtonnet cut and not just French fry. They're going to learn the parts of the knife. They're going to cut different vegetables and fruits, showing me the different knife cuts. And then they use those as toppings for pizza. That's how you make your pizza. Not just cheese pizza and pepperoni. No, there's no skill there. So I raise a bar with teaching them written skills, and then they do them.
I love it, Miss Gordon. Friends, this is Miss Gordon, a FACS teacher here at the middle school. FACS stands for
Family and Consumer Sciences.
Yeah, and it's a degree here that you just don't see as much people getting. We're fortunate to have Miss Gordon here with us, and really growing interest. Ms. Gordon, let's take it back a little bit. I said you are not a Port Jervis graduate. You grew up in Jamaica.
Yep.
And you taught in Jamaica 14 years.
Yes, I did. Yeah. I went to college in 1999 when I was 16 years old.
Wow.
Yep, 16. My mom was a FACS teacher. So I gave her my thumbs up. She was a FACS teacher too.
In Kingston.
In Jamaica. I lived in St. Thomas. And that is beside Kingston.
Got it.
So she was a FACS teacher, and she majored in food and nutrition. So I was always impressed to be one myself. And she's like, okay, you're 16, you're not sitting home, you are not going to work, you're going straight to college, and you're going straight in that FACS classroom.
And was she your teacher too?
She was. She taught me home and family management, and she taught me how to do foods. Yeah, she taught me. And I get to teach my son too. I taught my son last year. So yeah, I went to college, did my home economics, that's what they call it then. I did my home economics teaching diploma, which is an associate degree equivalent here. And then I did my bachelor's degree, human ecology, there. And I did it with Trinidad. And I did my master's degree in teaching in Jamaica. And then I came here in 2017. I'm like, okay. Oh, and I taught for 14 years at an elementary school. I didn't get the chance to teach FACS. I only taught FACS for 4 months.
So you were teaching all the subjects?
All the time I was teaching the subjects. And then I came here to do...
and let me, I don't want to skip over that.
Yeah.
Your decision to come to the United States, was it hard? Did you wrestle with it? Your family?
Well, I left most of my family back home, but I have family here, so it was easy. And I wanted a better opportunity for the children. I know that there are more job opportunities here, and the education is fascinating here. So I really wanted them to experience that.
Alyssa and Dante.
Yeah, Alyssa and Dante. They are having fun, enjoying it. Dante came here. Dante's 12. He was here at Port, and he came here when he was 3 years old. So we go back home. So it's not like I uproot them and they don't get a chance to go back home. So they go back home, they spread out on their big veranda and enjoy their big backyard. So they get the taste of the culture just the same. Yeah. And I speak the language at home anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So 2017, you moved here?
So I moved here 2017 after I did my master's degree. And when I came here, Mr. Murata, I was told I had to go back to school to get certified. And I was angry, because I just wanted to just go into the schools. No, that's not their role. So I went to Queen's College to get certified. And I did 2 years with them. And my first post was at Monticello. Then I went to Kingston, and I was like, Kingston is too far, because I moved to Middletown.
Yeah.
And somebody told me about here. And here we have it. I'm here, home.
Here you are.
Home.
You've made a home here. A lot of students and families reached out about the show. They said that you're their favorite teacher.
Oh, yes.
So many positive comments. So what was that like for you? You weren't from the area, you weren't from the United States, and here you land in Port Jervis. What was that first year like adjusting here?
It was a culture
and
shock.
we were crammed in, right? It was a high school, middle school together. It was a room. You didn't have a kitchen. What was it like for you?
Oh my goodness. I might need another podcast to talk about the differences. There are so many differences with teaching in Jamaica and teaching here in the United States. From day one, from the start of the day to the end of the day. First of all, I am not professionally dressed. In Jamaica, I cannot wear this. I need my stockings. Well, no, let me correct that. I'm professionally dressed now.
Oh yeah.
But in Jamaica too. But I can't wear, of course, jeans is not allowed. I can't wear sweaters because sweaters kind of close fitted. I can't wear tight pants. It has to be loose. It's like business class.
Wow.
And we are so much more relaxed here in our dressing. And believe me, that was a culture shock before because I was like, oh my God, is this allowed? Can I wear this? Is this normal? And I realized, oh, come on, Monique, step out of it. You're in a different country. It's okay.
Yeah.
As long as professionalism is different everywhere in every country.
Yeah.
As it relates to the number of students in the classes. That's a big one because I'm coming from where I had 45 students in one class.
Wow.
It's just me, no other teacher. I had to grade one big pile of math book, one big pile of social studies, one big pile of science, one big pile of ENA.
Wow.
And they tried to put a little FACS in the elementary.
Yeah.
So, that grading, the book work, that was a lot. I had the chalkboard that I had to write on. They had to copy the notes. It's all about textbooks, not Chromebooks and all of that. No, that was big. So it was more students in a class. The day began with the morning devotion. That's not a thing. Here it is, oh gosh, the students are coming in and they're not gathering for devotion. What kind of thing is this? No, it's different.
Yeah.
Everybody have different religion and we have to respect that. In Jamaica, it's a Christian country, so it was easy for us to have morning devotion and then we line up and walk in a line to our classes. Each student had to do that. So I don't know if they do that in the private school. I'm not certain.
Yeah, it depends
Or
on
the
the
Catholic
school,
school.
for sure. Yeah.
So, they had to line up to the class. In terms of, I see the teacher secretary, where the teacher secretary here, there's somebody to photocopy stuff for you.
Yeah.
You can there's a copy machine. You can get everything you want copied. It's amazing for me because that's not a thing.
It's done for you.
It's
here.
done for me here. I don't have to copy anything.
Shout out to our support staff, right? We have amazing.
There is support staff here. I was my own support staff.
Yeah.
There's another thing that I found different in terms of teachers taking on so much. Teachers took on a whole lot back home. We were disciplinarians.
Yeah.
We had to discipline our students ourselves, and I had a bit of difficulty getting adjusted to that. Even though we had a dean of discipline back home, the dean of discipline managed major stuff like fights. We managed everything. So we had a command of our class. So we had more discipline on us.
Yeah.
Here, I have to remember, Monique, let it go. Call the office. Send the student to the office. This is for Miss Dagley. Leave it alone. Drop it. That took some adjustment because I used to do everything.
But Ms. Gordon, I will say, watching you teach, seeing you here, you use the word command. You have great command of the classroom. There is great respect. You carry yourself with tremendous respect in the room. And in turn, the kids respect you.
Yeah. Yes. I know the accent is different for them. They're excited about that. I'm confident in what I do. Very confident. I'm confident in my studies. I'm confident based on the experience I have, teaching back home and whatever experience I have here. I'm excited about the course.
Yeah.
So it makes it much easier. And I have kids that are at the different stage of development. I had kids my two kids are, I have one who's a middle schooler and my teenage daughter, she was a middle schooler. So I can relate to their needs to their demands. So it's much easier to handle the classroom. So, and because I'm excited about the course, I love it. I really love it.
You can tell. Ms. Gordon, we spoke off the air. Two recent events here really put you out into the public, including coming on the podcast.
Yeah.
But number one, you presented at the school board meeting.
Yeah.
And you didn't just get up there and talk. You brought food. You shared about it. And then you invited guests into the room. You had a food truck competition here.
Yes.
Tell me about these two big events you just had here in your classroom.
Yes. So my goal, again, is to raise a bar. But my goal is there need to be a project-based assessment. This is a lab class. This is a practical class. So in order to have a project-based assessment, you know about this. You're taught these things in college, and you're taught these things through when we go on our workshops. How can I integrate project-based and let it be known that this is a project-based assessment? So, and the kids need to say, okay, they need to know that at the end of this course, what am I going to do as an assessment? And what career can I get out of this? So I put all of that together. I said, all right, we're going to do the food truck project. They need to see a Chef Gordon Ramsay scenario where they are creating a food truck project idea. They have to decide on a food truck name. They have to decide on a logo, a slogan. They have to do up a menu. They have to design their own food truck. I showed them examples of food trucks. They got ideas. They had to pick a recipe or a dish and create that recipe. They have to go shopping. So they have to know about cost control and costing. And of course, they're like, what am I doing? This is math. I said, you have to do kitchen math, and so they see the integration of all the sciences and the math in the course. All right. So, I invited the teachers to come in and be a judge. The kids were excited about that somebody's coming to look at what they make. Yeah. This is exciting for them.
And not just look at it.
Evaluate it. Yes.
We tasted it.
Taste, right?
The pancakes.
You had to taste it. You asked them about what they did. Yeah. You asked them about their business idea. And I stretched it further. The district had to know about this. They were excited to know the district is coming to evaluate their food. I have to work harder on this, which they did. Yeah. And I wanted the district to see what great things their kids are doing. And I wanted the community to see it. And so I said, all right, a part of this assessment is that we're going to serve supper at a board meeting. And they prepared the food. At the end of the day, I presented the food with Erin Fallon. She's a trooper. She helped me along with service of the food.
Bringing the samples out into the audience.
Yes, bringing the samples out. We served at the board meeting and they enjoyed. We had surplus, and, they took it home. And I was moved at the board meeting that several of the participants at the board meeting came over to me and said, good job, Ms. Gordon. Yes. I love what you do here at Port. And that was moving for me,
This was November 18th, right?
November 18th. I think so.
So if you're watching live, there was that board meeting is recorded. It was the 18th. And again, the food, talking about the programs here. And it was fantastic.
Yes, it was fantastic. I felt fulfilled that our goal, the students' goal was reached. Yeah. I came back and I gave them feedback on how the people at board meeting felt about what they did. And you just saw the pleasantness and the comfort in their eyes. It was exciting. Yeah. So we're going to do this going forward. Have the food. If we don't even go to the board meeting, we have judges coming in to evaluate the food.
Right.
So.
That's right. Yeah. Friends, Monique Gordon here, Port Jervis Middle School. If you're watching live, jump in. Our Paisan is watching, Miss Rodano. Thanks for
love you too, Miss Maria.
But in addition to the cooking, Monique, also they're using sewing machines, sewing skills. Do you want to share a little bit of what they're doing here?
Yes. So right now we have the sixth grade. The sixth grade are saying, because the seventh grade have gone to the cooking unit, and the sixth grade are realizing that there are different fashion styles. Emo is a fashion style. There are so many different fashion styles. And they made some project. These are some sewing crafts that they did.
Look at the stitching here. Very
Yeah,
cool.
and this
Look at
is
that.
all hand stitching.
Wow. So
This
they
is
cut
all
and they
hand
cut it?
stitching. Yeah, they had to do the pattern drafting. These are rabbits. This
And
is sixth grade.
do you go shopping for this, or you order
Yeah.
it on Amazon?
I have to order it on a website, the
Okay.
fabric,
Yeah.
right? I
Look
have
at
to
this.
buy the sewing stuff, the sewing material, and this is all sixth grade. Sixth grade made rabbits and little doggies, and we do different sewing projects every year. We do pillows, different shapes of pillows. This year was the first time they did the animals.
And
So,
you
all hand sewing.
you give them a rubric, Ms. Gordon,
Yeah,
that they know what you're
Yeah.
judging or
Yeah,
grading them
I
on?
can show you over there. I have a rubric,
Wow.
the sewing rubric. I have a sewing written test that they have to do. I have a food safety test that they have to do, jumping over to food. They cannot cook unless they get 80% and above, because I want to make sure they're not going to cut themselves.
Yeah.
They're not going to burn themselves. They're not going to slide on the floor if they see a puddle of water. I said, I am not calling the custodian if there's water on the floor. By the time the custodian reaches, you're going to slide on the floor and hurt yourself. So they know about hand washing. Like, it's a big thing. Hand washing is a big thing. So they learn these skills, and proves to me that they learn if they do the food safety test, 80 and above, then they can cook.
Yeah.
Right. So the rubric for the food truck project is there. I have the rubric for the sewing.
Yeah.
So.
And I've been in here to see it. I've seen her teach there. I was going to ask you about that next. Like, teaching, period, is very difficult, Ms. Gordon. They have knives, they have sharp pins, they have food. Keeping order, keeping maintenance, keeping all of that in here is a difficult thing.
Yeah. Yes. When I went over to Mrs. Kawala, I saw her with a knife drawer with a key. I said, "Oh, I got to do this too."
Yeah.
So I have a knife drawer over there, and I keep the key around my neck.
Yeah.
And they have to know when they wash their knife, it has to be washed immediately. Like, you cannot leave your knife in the sink. I have to teach them about knife safety. They have to know to wash knife immediately, dry it, and put it in that drawer. And I have to lock the key. And it's exciting when they ask, "Can I have the key for the knife drawer?" Because they know how serious it is. So it's monitoring with the shears, monitoring with the needles and the pins. I have to have containers for each. Each student has to have their own containers. All along here are containers for each class.
Oh, wow.
And each student have a plastic bin with all their sewing stuff, right? They know it's a big emergency if they leave the room with one of these tools. Like, it's a big emergency. They know that. So I don't have those problems, And if there's one caught, they face the consequences. So they know about the rules, and it's safety rules is important, because you have the knives, the shears, we have the burner, the oven, they know about pulling the rack halfway and not reaching into the oven. They know about not rolling up your sleeves before you go to the burner. So it's important that the students know these skills, because when they get to Mrs. Kawala, they have to be ready. Right? She's doing advanced cooking, advanced foods. And if I don't set the foundation here, she's going to have double or triple work in high school. So
Ms. Gordon's referring to our high school colleague, Ms. Kawala there, who lived in the middle school many years.
Yes.
And the students can earn a safe degree there, right? To go into the cooking field. That safe serve, I know, is a big certification.
Yes.
And then CTEC programs. Our kids can go into the CTEC program at BOCES. Go into the real world.
Exactly. They have to see a career in this. They have to know that after high school, I can open my own little food truck project or own little food truck, or you can go further your studies, right, at a technical school and do food and nutrition or whatever you want to do under the FACS curriculum. It is amazing. It is so wide. It is so broad. It's not just limited to patching up a button or frying eggs. It's more than that. The skill is so wide, and that is what I want the students to understand, that it's a big thing, So thumbs up for my course. I love it. I'm excited.
A reminder just rang. School doesn't stop for Port Center here. The bell's going to ring shortly. Her students are going to pour back in here, and Ms. Gordon's going to jump back into her routine. So before that happens, is there anything else you wanted to share, Ms. Gordon? You've made a great splash in this community. You bring a lot of spirit, certainly a different culture that has been warm and inviting and inclusive for many. So thank you. But anything else you want to share?
I just want the students to know that in here is a safe environment. They come in here and they come to relax. They're relaxed and they learn. I don't encourage a tense environment. I don't encourage rigidity of bookwork. It's practical work.
Yeah.
You know, everything I do, it has to be practical. So they have to know that there are different genres of learning. And then they know that coming here, they should feel safe and learn excited things. When you come to Port, you have to come feeling confident in your dress, in your decor, in how you speak, in how you relate to the students, in how you relate to your staff. That is of importance to me. And I come here with that attitude. And my day goes by so happy, so nice. Because the students see it and the staff get a feel of it too. And I love my staff. It is the most comfortable environment to be in. Honestly, Port Jervis Middle School is the most comfortable place to be.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm
Well,
happy.
well said. I concur.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Let's give 2 claps, Maria. Friends, thank you for tuning in. Leave Ms. Gordon a positive comment. If you're a student or a parent watching who's had her over the past couple of years, certainly jump in. But thank you for doing this. I know you have a busy day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me to highlight what I do. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You've been a great addition to our school.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
I don't
you.
know, in your background, a day like today where it's 5 degrees, doesn't remind you of home
Yes,
today.
and a day like today, I want to go in my backyard. I want to go on the beach. I want to go on the veranda, anywhere where sun is. Well, sun is everywhere and it's hot everywhere.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of going back home next summer.
You'll go in the summer.
Next summer.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm spending my summers back home.
Fantastic.
I want to eat some mangoes. Good mangoes.
That's right. That's right. This is Monique Gordon. Thanks so much, Miss Gordon, for tuning in. Again, 2 more quick commercials here. The middle school musical is coming up next week, 30th and 31st. And to all of our alumni out there, please join the association. The information's on our website, our social medias, and more. So, but we are going to sign off here on the podcast. Ms. Gordon, again, I know you didn't go to school here. What does Port Pride mean to you?
As I said before, it's about feeling confident in what you do, in how you dress, your rapport, your communication with everybody. You have to have humility. You can't go anywhere without humility, no matter what. Good communication. Because you have the students who you want to train to be good citizens,
Yes.
to be good men and women of tomorrow. So I come with that attitude so that the students can succeed. That's what Pride means to me.
Have a great day. Stay warm.
You too. Yes, I will.
All right. Stay warm, everyone. The weekend will be here soon, and it's not going to get any warmer. Maybe some snow this weekend. We'll see.
Yep, I hope not.
All right. We are going to sign off on the podcast. This is Miss Monique Gordon, Port Jervis Middle School. How about a Go Port?
Let's go, Port.
Bam.